What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Chefs and Culinary Experts React to food scenes in movies and TV, and today we are doing the grossest scenes ever. So if you're a bit squeamish, I suggest you tune away. We are joined by the one and only Josh Elkin.
What is up, everybody? My name is Josh, as Jimmy just said. You might know me from being the chef behind Epic Mealtimes Creations from 2010 to 2015, and since then, doing it on my own and creating food you never thought existed.
Ooh, yeah, make sure you check out Josh's Instagram. It is filled with some delightful dishes.
It is the most delish.
All right, before we get into it, make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're not already so you can catch more of these React videos. And for those of you wondering, don't worry, we're still doing our normal videos. This is just a little extra seasoning on top of the channel.
Are you peppering in some content there?
We are. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah, not really. Okay, so he's pulling out recipe cards with people's names on them.
Oh my gosh!
And then hearts, which means...
That is crazy!
The heart is each person.
Yep.
So he like saves it,
Ooh,
their business card.
Look at that.
But then he actually has recipes.
What the F is this? This is on TV?
Okay, so a little like
Wow.
prosciutto melon.
I like that rose action.
Right?
Yeah, prosciutto
Nice
flour.
touch.
Yeah. And there is Hannibal's spread for a dinner party.
What, so he's catering an event?
Yeah. He's
looks
just
like
treating his guests. That is a human leg, or is supposed to be a human leg.
Butterfly, yeah. And then he's stuffing it with some like, looks like potatoes, and then he's making a truce, a little roulade, putting it in a banana leaf.
Yeah. Have you ever cooked with clay before, Josh?
No. However, I have cooked with salt in the same way. So make a salt kind of containment like the clay.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Big fish that way. So what's the deal with this guy? Is he paralyzed?
No, he is currently Hannibal's patient, and what they are about to eat is... you'll see in a second exactly what Hannibal has cooked here for him to eat.
Your legs are no good to you anymore. You've got a T4 fracture of the vertebra.
He's about to eat his own leg! Beef quiet!
Did you say beef quiet?
No, but that would be hilarious!
I heard that too.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you see the preparation here, which is
Yeah.
I
really special.
cannot. Okay, I can't. I hate this
I'm
stuff.
watching this, and the first thing I'm thinking of is, okay, if you take the fact that he's sawing a leg apart, if you're used to regular beef being cut, it's not that big of a deal. Also, what is he using in reality, like in the actual prop?
So they had a food stylist, Janice Poon, who basically would create these concoctions for every episode, and it's a mix between real meat, stuff like actual veal and beef, and then they'll put in props like bones and stuff inside so that it actually looks like what a leg would be if you chopped it up and cooked it just like he's doing here.
The cool part as a chef watching this is how spot on he is with all the procedures. Like all the prep is good, all the way he's searing the meat and putting it into a casserole dish and adding the juices on top. It's all spot on, minus the fact that he's eating human.
So the leg that they had, according to Janice Poon, was two pork loins sewn together and then made to approximately be the size of a leg. But big props to the show. They did a great job dressing up all the food,
Oh, yeah.
and Ashley was certainly convinced.
The cool part about watching that is to think about the culinary production, you know, and the art department working hand in hand, no pun intended, to bang it up.
Yeah, they killed it.
Yeah.
Ha
I can't say I enjoyed it, but I did enjoy the art behind it.
And what events are those, Dr. Jones?
If memory serves me correctly, this area, this province, was the center of activity for the Thuggee.
Ah, sneak surprise.
This is the very controversial Indian food feast dinner scene from the Temple of Doom.
Controversial because, first of all, it's not even close to real.
Yeah.
Also, to say that Indians eat this way is very uneducated. You know, I look at this and I'm like, what are they actually eating? Like, obviously they're not eating actual bugs, so what are they putting inside there to make it seem like it's a bug? Is it Jell-O?
It's like porridge. There's a little bit of custard and stuff in there as well. It just needs to kind of be gooey. But those were real eels a second ago that
Really?
they had. Yeah, yeah.
Ah, dessert.
This is the part that I think actually has become the most controversial over time,
it's
which
monkey
is
brains.
insinuating that monkey brains is sort of a natural, normal, and a delicacy in Indian cuisine.
Chilled monkey brain.
And that's actually just custard, colored custard and stuff on the inside to look like brains. When they made the movie, one thing that you don't know when you're watching that is that the people they're eating with are part of like this insane, crazy clan of people, and they're trying to hide their existence. So looking back on it, people are like, well, it's not that offensive because these are crazy people. That's not what they normally eat. But as a kid going to the theater when I was young and watching this on my TV, I didn't know any better. I just assumed that was what Indian people ate because I'm young. I'm not thinking like far about the whole movie from like a macro perspective or anything.
No. And
Yeah.
why would you as a kid?
But can we go back to the first frame of that scene for a hot second and just take in this guy's terrible mustache?
This guy? Well, it's got to curl up, otherwise the food's going to get caught in it.
How-
It's not even curled up though.
It
It's
looks like a piece of black cotton.
And apparently George Lucas and Steven Spielberg, when they made this scene, they just wanted to actually make it as entertaining as possible because they're getting through a ton of dialogue as Harrison Ford or Indiana Jones is trying to get to the bottom of where this thuggy clan is.
Yeah, if that was their goal, I think that they pretty much nailed it.
I wonder what Spielberg thinks about this scene now.
You
Yeah.
have to go online and ask him yourself. All right, moving on is this is a classic Japanese movie. It's a bunch of like mini food vignettes.
First takeaway, killer liquor selection.
She's kind of doing everything that I've always wanted to do to like. Isn't that just such a visceral thing? Just want to press it. Ugh.
What does she think she's going to get out of Brie?
Good squeeze.
Good.
This guy's really down to catch her.
He's on a mission.
She's just killing it.
She's just murking all the
It's
pastries, dude.
Freaking finger foods. He takes a fly swatter to her.
Tampopo, great movie. Everyone should watch it. Also features a young Ken Watanabe as one of the main characters. That is Terry Jones, who directed this film and actually very, very recently passed away. So rest in peace, Terry. He was a comedic genius.
What?
Merci, Gaston.
I haven't finished.
Oh, pardon, Gaston. 1,000 pardons, monsieur. Now, this...
Oh, okay.
Monsieur, care for an aperitif? Or would
They
you
did a
prefer
pretty
to
good job
order
with that. It looks
straight?
like. Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, is the humor in the puke?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just this giant man that loves to eat food but has to puke all the time because he eats too much. So the person that designed this costume was the same guy that did the Elephant Man, and he is an amazing prosthetics and costume designer. And the humor was someone that was so big that they have to have a wheelbarrow wheel their belly around.
The takeaway here is the actual throw up that's like dripping out of the menu.
Yeah.
Like, it's nonstop. There's so much throw up in that menu.
It's a mix of like minestrone soup and some other things. So it's very normal, edible food. You can eat all of that throw up. He always throws it from the side. So the way that they do it is they'll hide a tube on the other side of their face so that when it's coming out, it looks like it's coming from the same, from his mouth. So 900 gallons of pre-mixed vomit had vegetable minestrone soup, sweet corn, a bit of tomato and diced carrots, and Russian salad dressing.
That's what makes it the like puke color.
Yeah, it gives it that color. It gives it that.
Coagulated.
Ugh.
Ah, the new bucket and the cleaning woman.
This was in the Porchester Centre in West London, and apparently about 12 hours after this skit was done, 2 people got married here. So they had to clean it all up. They had no idea.
He's turning into Violet from Willy Wonka.
Violet. You're turning violet, Violet.
You're turning vomit.
So they had a catapult that could throw 20 to 30 gallons of this stuff at everyone as it just crashed onto people at the end here.
Oh my god. Oh, and all his guts and everything?
Yeah, he blew up.
This is so morbid.
It's Monty Python. Yeah, when Quentin Tarantino was asked about his proclivity towards film violence, he just straight up said that this was one of the only scenes that he got super grossed out by, and he said that if someone in the theater started throwing up, he would have started throwing up too.
Yeah, it's one of those things like yawning that like throw up. If you see someone throw up, like yawning, you see someone yawn, you yawn, and or you throw up.
It's a trigger.
Yeah.
People have that.
Yeah.
Classic.
Oh yeah.
Buddy, don't eat those.
So those are not actual cotton balls. That's
Right.
cotton candy
Of course.
that has not been dyed. But it wouldn't surprise me if Will Ferrell just straight up ate it. The Doctor here has also played a cameo by Jon Favreau, who directed the movie. So I don't know if that's actually Coca-Cola, but Will Ferrell is 100% drinking that entire bottle in this scene.
What?
It could have been like dyed water or something.
I feel like it's not carbonated.
Yeah, if it was carbonated, it would hurt, right?
Yeah.
We did do this recipe on Feast of Fiction. It is exactly what it looks like, and we had the one and only Alfred be Buddy the Alf.
Yeah, Buddy the Alf.
Great cameo.
He was so good.
Oh my god.
So here's the thing, usually in movies when you see people eating, they're not really eating that much. But Will Ferrell is just consuming so much food in this movie. He had to do that take twice because apparently he threw up the first time.
Oh,
I
dang.
believe it.
Yeah, so apparently Will Ferrell said he didn't get a lot of sleep, ingested a ton of sugar, and had constant headaches as a result of filming Elf.
What a freaking trooper,
I
dude.
believe it.
Yeah, great movie, great scenes, and some of the more disgusting food I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
All right, that does it for this compilation of disgusting food scenes. Ugh, thank you for sticking with us.
Yes, and be sure to let us know in the comments what food scenes you want to see us react to next.
And Josh, where can we find you online?
You can check out my weekly videos on youtube.com/Josh Elkin or my daily deliciousness on both Instagram and Snapchat at the Josh Elkin.
All right, all of those links are going to be below.
Yep.
We'll see you in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos and hit the little notification bell. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.